All right, guys, what's going on? Happy 2020 to everybody. It's a new year. Okay, so here is the shop. As you can see, we haven't done a whole lot with the shop yet. We got a couple other things that I'm trying to get done before we can hop on this project. Right now, we're working on a landscape deal, putting in flower bed all the way around this house, and we're kind of taking our time with it. Definitely, we've been working on it for about 2 weeks now. So we talked to the homeowner. This is a homeowner that I've done a few different projects for over the years, and really cool guy. He kind of understands, you know, kind of what's going on and all that type of stuff. And anyway, we talked to him when we first started it. It's like, look, man, this time of year doing a project, you know, we're not going to get it done as fast as we would in the middle of the season, because, you know, it's cold in the mornings, it gets dark sooner, Christmas, New Year's, all that type of stuff. So anyway, with that being said, we're making pretty good progress on it. Probably got a couple days left. And then hopefully we can hop on this shed here next week. I got to get the electricity ran in here. Then we can really start getting it organized and all that type of stuff. So anyway, but I do have some equipment in here just to kind of store it in here for now. Got the walker, the Skag back there, the Toro, the Verticutter, some green touch stuff. And I do have a permagreen spreader that I bought last year. Sold it to a guy, never paid me, so now I got it back. So anyway, we got that in here as well. As you can see, we kind of got some stuff up here, a lot of the handheld stuff, and we still got a lot of room in here. So anyway, enough about the shed. So one thing I'm really excited about that I talked to you guys about before is my flag. I've always wanted an American flag, but I haven't, for whatever reason, had one, but now I do. So there it is. All right, so this is what we got kind of going on here. So we're going to the front, all the way over there, down the side, and all the way down the other side. All right, so this is the project we've been working on. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done something this big, I would say. It looks pretty good in my opinion. A couple things I'd like to have done differently, but you know, we're learning. We're gonna figure it out. The caps, I don't like these caps. They're not all made the same. They're kind of different thicknesses, and it's making the tops look very uneven. I know all of our blocks, I can put the level on there, and we're as level as can be. We did a really good job on that, but these caps, we might end up going with something different. I don't know. We're gonna put the caps on here. We're gonna talk to the customer and see what he wants to do, and then go from there. But all in all, I like it. I think it's well built. I think it looks really good, and we're gonna try to get this thing done here in the next few days, hopefully. So basically we had to step this down like that because we didn't want this side over here really high. So what we just ended up doing is kind of moving everything over and shortening our steps that way, because what we did is we ran up down here where we got too high. We kind of wanted to make the step downs the same length pretty much, to where it looked kind of uniform. So yeah, so we kind of lowered it just a little bit, and I like that look a little bit better, honestly. It kind of flows down a little bit. So what we're gonna do right now, we got to cut some stone, make it look good, and yeah. So yesterday I ended up buying this Craftsman chop saw with a concrete blade on it, diamond blade or whatever you want to call it. So, and it actually works pretty darn well. It was like $149 and the blade was $60. So right at $200. I know it's not the best, but we don't do a lot of these jobs yet, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. So anyway, we gotta get to cutting. So one thing I don't like about this is how the blade keeps running after you shut it off. That could be pretty dangerous. So we got the front done. We got all the blocks on, all the caps on. I think it looks pretty good. There's a couple things I'm not happy about, but I'm not really sure what we can do to fix it. But anyway, take a look. So from back here, I think it looks pretty darn good. It slopes down pretty good. I think the step downs are pretty even. And then comes around and it goes over there. So we ended up going high over here by the air conditioner because we're going to fill all this in with dirt. So the only thing I don't like is the hollow point in the end caps on the step down. I don't like that. So like I said before, I don't like these caps at all. They're not made very well, in my opinion. They're different sizes a little bit, and they just don't look very good. They look pretty good from face on. They don't look good from down the line. So because they're different sizes, they're different shapes. Not really different shapes, but they're just a little bit off. So we're gonna see what he says, and if he wants them replaced, then we're gonna replace them. So this is one of the sides. We're gonna step it all the way down, and this here is the back. So there's your bottom row, and then we're gonna step it all the way up, like on the side there. So anyway, we're definitely making progress, and I really enjoy doing this type of work. I need to get more efficient at it, obviously, but the more I do it, the more I'll know kind of what to expect and that kind of stuff. But all in all, I think it's going pretty well. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna call it a day. We got a few hours in over here, which is pretty good. We got a lot done, I think. So here's kind of the back. Here's what we got done. So going on around, and then obviously we're going to step it up, you know, right there. So another problem we're having with these blocks, so the caps are not good in my opinion. The blocks are working out pretty good, but they're two different sizes. They're either 3.5 or they're 3 3/8, the thickness of them. So that's really kind of creating a problem. We didn't notice when we put in the first row because we're just making them all level with each other. Once we start getting to the second row, we're like, man, why aren't these lining up? I know we got the bottom row level. And we figured out that some of the blocks are a little bit thinner than the others. So that's another problem we're having to deal with. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna call it a day and come back tomorrow and see what we can get done.